I'm listening to Chin Tray.
Okay, but move it a little bit. Okay, all right, everybody? Get ready. If you were drinking something, you want to move your drink to the center of the table. I'll wait for you to do that. Remember, you want to be in a position so that you're ready to get up when we have to go golfing and things like that, so you want to be in a good place for that. All right, ready? Go.
Chin shakes right. Shh. That has a button. That butts out.
Sure.
Tom has a toast.
Everybody got to their toe. That's great. Okay.
Gimble goes golfing. Good.
And stay back over there. That's it. Okay.
Dollet is dented. Good.
Good job. Okay.
Olive says.
I heard a sound. Let's do it again because olive is a silent letter. It says nothing. Ready? Add.
Olive says.
That was perfect. That was wonderful.
Man went over the mountain. Man went over the mountain. Man went over the mountain to find the money he lost.
And that brings us to our new letter. And I know some of you looked at that before, but I have a question for you. And Dina, if you could get the thing on the outside, the thing about hay, if you could bring that in. Okay. Take a look at this letter. I'm just going to do one thing. I need you to move back where you were. Okay? Okay, you need to move around that way because you don't want to bang into it. Okay? Okay. Outside, you saw this, and it said, we will build a hay house out of... Talk over what you think we'll build a hay house of. Talk it over.
Yes.
And when you... 10 seconds more.
You already know.
Eyes up here. I'm listening for silence so I'll know we're ready.
My dad did.
I'm listening for silence so I'll know that we're ready. Yes, Molly.
I know why.
Out of what?
Hay.
Out of hay. Could be hay. What else do you think? Yes. Rachel. Legos. Yes, because you read, didn't you? Yes. It is going to be out of Legos. I'll tell you that. And I'll tell you, I wonder what it's like living in a hay house. Look at it here. There's this part here. It's got a roof, and it's got a wall here, and it's got a hole. It's got a hole over here. What do you think it would be like living in a house with a hole? Talk it over in your group. Talk it over. What would it be like? Everybody, talk it over.
It would be mixed up. It would be very on a rainy day. It would drown the house in a rainy day.
Tina, you close the door because I'm
I'm sweeping. You would have to have a floaty.
All right, let's hear some of your thoughts about living in a hay house. I only call on quiet people, so remember that. I'm listening for quiet, so I'll know when to start. Yes, Sam.
It would be very horrible because
It would be horrible in a hay house. Oh, yes. It would be horrible. Any other thoughts? What other thoughts do you have? Yes.
inconvenience.
It would be inconvenient. Why would it be inconvenient living in a house with a hole?
Because all the water and all that stuff would get through.
Ah, interesting thought. Yes.
You would have to have tons and tons of floaties.
You would have to have tons and tons of
Floaties.
floaties. Yes. Okay. Well, let me tell you about hay. The hand motions for hay is a house with a hole. All right, ready, everybody? The house. So we have to put the roof on there. Hay is a house with a hole. That's the sound that it makes. Do it again. That was good. Hay is a house with a hole. Perfect. Now, the activity that we're going to do today, after I show you how to make a hay house, in block letters. So, we have, that's the top part. Now you have to pay careful attention because you're going to need this information. Here's the hole. So I have to do one long line and down and then a hole here. I have to make sure I leave a hole. What does this say it yourself first and say it out loud. Everybody.
He.
What does, if I tell you a joke, you might say this.
Ha.
Ha. Okay. Sometimes with little children, your parent may warn you that something is, say it yourself first, then say it out loud. Hot. Good job. Okay. So, we've got that. I wanted you to remember. What do you know about hay? Quickly tell me. Show me.
Hay is a house with a hole.
Now do it without my... Go.
Hay is a house with a hole.
You are so good. I thought you might enjoy making a hay house, and instead of making it out of hay, I thought, which would be an interesting thing to do, I thought you might enjoy doing it out of Lego. So, when you have your groups and you do the activities, here's how it will be. You'll color in your hay house, pay special attention to the hole, so that I remember that hole. You'll color in this, you'll find hay, you'll circle the hay on your scope and sequence, and then there's a game to play about hay, and you have to jump over a hole here, and when you roll the die and move to a space, you need to read the word that's there, that's in Hebrew, and then there's a question, so that you can learn about each other. So you'll answer the question, and then you'll move on. You'll take turns. Remember, when you read a word, if I read the word here that says hadag, if I read it correctly, what will you say? Hadag.
Not wrong.
If I read it hadug, you will say?
I heard you say hadu.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now I have to show you something else about hay. I have to show you something about hay. All right. It turns out that when you have hay at the end of a word and there's no vowel underneath it, it's silent. So, how would you read this word? Say it yourself first. Everybody, say it yourself first. Now say it out loud.
Mom.
Excellent. Now say it again.
Mom.
It's as if hay isn't there when it's at the where in a word. End of a word. Okay, so now you'll see some of those examples, so you don't have to say anything. It's easier for you. It's less energy you have to use up, as long as you know that. So when you finish doing this, and this, then you can build your hay house. When everybody in your group has finished building the hay house, I will take a picture of all of you with your hay houses. And then you'll take it and put it apart and put it in here so other people can do it. Notice what I did, just some helpful hints. Get it? Because hay is a house with a hole. I heard huh. It's very silent. It goes, oh, Tom, do it again. Ready? Add. Hay is a house with a hole. Perfect. Really silent. And so here's a hole. You take a bottom part and then take other pieces and put them together and make your hay house. And have fun. Be happy when you are making your hay house. Okay? So, questions. What questions do you have? Yes. Okay, that's fine. If it comes to you later, let me know. And it's very hard today to decide which group paid the most attention because you both did. So, I'm going to say really close. This group. So what would you like to do first? Read with me or do these activities and build your hay house?
Activities.
Okay. What would you like to do? The activity. Now, if you're going to do the activity, what's the first thing I'll see you doing?
Getting the...
What's the first thing even before you go and get anything? What will you do?
desk.
Clear your desk. This group, what's the first thing you'll be doing? You know that they're doing the activity. So you also clear your desk of everything except your reading book.
I have to take this
So here we have hay with a vowel under it, and you said it was hot. That's okay as long as you have a vowel under it. Is there a vowel under hay? No. It's silent when there's no vowel under it. So how would you say this? Say it yourself. Excuse me. Ma. What would it be like this? Ma. It's the same thing. It's as if it's just that. How would you say that? And when hey has no vowel, it's as if it's not even there. It doesn't say anything. So you say ma again. Exactly. Excellent. What if I had this? I'll put this down here. Say it to yourself first. Okay? Now say it out loud.
Ba.
Say it.
Ba.
Ba. It's the same as, because hey, what doesn't hey have under it? A vowel. Has no vowel. So it's as if it's not there. So say it again.
Ba.
This is if you were a little baby, you would say da. And now? Da. Same thing. So at the end of the word, you want to look carefully.
There's Legos. I'm sorry I spoke out without raising my hand. Will you forgive me?
I will.
I'll try not to do that.
Thank you. Okay, so now that you know about this, show me again what you know about hay. Ready? And hay is a house with a hole. Perfect. Do it without me. I won't help.
Hay has a house with a hole.
Hay is a house. Try it again. Ready? And hay is a house with a hole. Okay, I won't help you. Do it.
Hay is a house with a hole.
Okay, now I'm going to give you a word that has a hay in it that you've heard before. Leaving your reading books open to the right page, put everything under the desk. We're going to do flashcards.
Flesh?
Now, remember. Oh, I hear a hand. Work quietly. I remember the group that works the fastest and the quietest gets to choose what activity they do first. Oh, and by the way, the activity, as soon as we get to it, will be to build out of Lego a hay house. For example, I look at this and I say, okay, the hole is on this side. I put this in like this, and I have a hay house.
Cool.
So we want to get to that quickly. So you want to clear your desk, and one person from each group get your group's flashcards.
Move your stuff up.
Thank you. That was what I was looking for.
Okay. It's just to you and you need a map
Yes, yes.
and a jar. Can you give me a jar?
That's the one-on-one right now. When I come to the group, I'll do it.
I just want my name.
Oh, everybody should clear your desk. I see things on desk. Nun, lamed mem nun, samech ayim pei, be singing samech ayim pei fe, sadi kuf resh, sadi kuf resh, shin, sin. They should all be down. Could you put them in? Vowels.